share be enkoma wo Pinax TV platform yi. So we be akwa aba se wonya bre na wo share platform. Ebusuafo me ne wo kwasa sisi no wodi wadi kopie mu e New York, okwa California, eni nkronkro bia ewo obroni kro so enya asam ketua. Protest pa ekwaso enye protest ketua na ne placas ekura wom o hwe ne mo atwere gusu a ye ho na hu samafo ani abre e na Ghana bill 10 years in prison gay rights chese there freedom and justice for all in Ghana and none are free until all are free. Kill the bill. LGBT rights are human rights. Enya asem ketua protest e kwaso ni nyina ye the bill a ewo parliament a ye hwe se baba ye mra ye debate wo ho ena mu chema omo de mo ntira ho e ma se be ye nyo na sa bill na ye kan si ye pass pa se ne ye de boni beba edi ekunkun beba violence be si wo oman mu no enu ti na mo say we should kill the bill in chechemu ne wa ha ye free eno so a papa yi ade nsem bi atodwa according to Kennedy Arthur leading member of the New Patriotic Party or Wabanone and Odi Nijuma na nsem a waka no say LGBT bill ye kan wan asem parliament eight member committee bi na sashasi say bebem say embem ye beja to me ntum no onim say Sam Nate George any ye speaker of parliament Agban Kings for Sumana Gbagben any ye fufuro bi no meka ho ashase receive threat ani omo receive threat ebio MPs bi kura ho no mo a omo kopa visa ye ma wo adenti a wo yi ne ho against the bill or supported the bill nti ubetu gwa ne obetra Ghana saa ma me fa no so enchire mu embo ebusuafo na me share ne update na se me share ase e free the protest ekoso sisi enye asem ketua obudi release baaye na ma me kan release no na yento aso we for immediate release protest in New York and California against Ghana LGBT QI+ hate bill on Monday, October 11th. On October 11, 2021, LGBTQI+ Ghanaians and allies will lead rallies in Harlem, New York, 12 p.m. and in Oakland, 4 p.m. against an anti-LGBTQ hate bill in Ghana to be discussed when the country's parliament resumes on October 26, 2021. The proposed promotion of proper human sexual rights and Ghanaian family value bill would criminalize LGBTQI+, identifies an allyship, imposing harsh sentence ranging from fines to forced conversion therapy and up to 10 years imprisonment. Monday protests will be among several international demonstrations calling for Ghana's parliament to block the bill and urge the president Nana Addo Akuffo to veto it if it passes. The anti-LGBTQ+ bill, which is the harshest in Africa, was drafted following a conference led by the US-based right-wing Hate Ground World Congress of Families and is a compilation of the past laws and groups has drafted. The proposed law would suppress human rights and civil liberties by criminalizing the promotion, advocacy, funding, and act of homosexuality in all its forms. The law will impede HIV and other health service for LGBTQI+ people. The bill would also require suspected LGBTQI+ people to resent their sexual and gender identities and pay for a conversion therapy to avoid prison time. Ultimately, the law would torture and endanger the lives of the health of the LGBT Ghanaians. The introduction of the hate bill and biased local media coverage of the issue has intensified an already dangerous climate for LGBT and increased the occurrence of hate crimes. If passed, the law would push Ghana LGBT community further into the shadow and increase incidents of violence. It would also chill speech online and abroad by allowing the extradition and prosecution of Ghanaian advocates and allies. Activists for LGBT rights would be targeted and face up to 10 years in prison if convicted. The protesters gathering on Monday reject the narrative that the misconcerned bill will promote Ghanaian cultural norms and family values. Rather, the bill, which is premised on the British colonial era sodomy law, would impose harsh fines and prison sentences on Ghanaian families for failure to report their LGBT loved ones. The Decolonized Ghana demonstration honors indigenous people, they as well as national coming out there by promoting the right of the LGBT Ghanaian to self-determination, free expression, and freedom of violence. A social media kit for Monday protest is available. For more information, visit page hashtag Queer Ghanaian Lives Matter, hashtag Kill the Bill Ghana, hashtag Ghana's Get Better. Inti when ni yakoso sisi ya omuchirema. Saa bill ya yeka wansemi. Wo mu ya paase a na woni wo bi oya LGBT pona se wonkra wankoka na ye beche se woni nipa na okra wutimi ko jail of 10 years. Inti ebe ya kele the bill nya saa nyebesi enya asem ketu. Abusuafo ye free eno so a papa ni din Eddie Kennedy Arthur a leading member of the New Patriotic Party no dey same bi aba to join according to ya pay some word ya to join na akire ma bill wa ye ka won asem a ebi is sowitia ebi is against ebi is for no nya de keto asa o na edidi mu to the stand say ebi no mu omayi omanimu say de ebe ya ma bill ya be ye law no they have been receiving threats nipa no Speaker of Parliament Papa Kingsford Agban Sumana Babin eka ho Samna ate George Ningo Prampram MP eka ho any afoforo bi no mu a omo koso omo kopa visa ye mabom adenti a you are an anti-LGBT oppressor who oppress the rights of Ghanaians ye LGBT for inti no niama ekoso no enye nipa yi make na say say when na atudwa e Facebook and say in a statement or say tolerance and debate about homosexuality in Ghana. The pending legislation about homosexuality in Ghana has led to unfortunate manifestations of intolerance. Parliament is considering a bill that would criminalize certain aspects of homosexual conduct in Ghana. In response, significant segments of the community, including Christian, Muslim, and traditional authorities, have offered support. On the other hand, there is an impressive array of intellectuals and government officials who are opposing the proposal bill. Indeed, a significant part of the diplomatic community too has weighed in to oppress the bill. My goal today is not to open on the merits of the bill. Indeed, I wish in the words of the Sikhs, we had allowed sleeping dogs to be. The homosexual community, in a way, were doing fine in their private space, subject to the protection of the law accorded to all citizens. Unfortunately, the opposition of the bill, motivated by the noble desire to promote tolerance for our homosexual community, has been characterized by intolerance. Some lawmakers, including the bill sponsors, some judges, have been threatened publicly and privately. Calls have been made to the Speaker, threatening MPs. Some have been denied visas and want to stay away from this issue. It is said that this intimidation is coming mainly from the Western diplomatic community. In addition to democracy and the rule of law, the West exemplifies to the eternal admiration of people like me the attitude to tolerance. It is at the heart of multi-party democracy and the support of minority rights, etc., that make the West such a powerful example to the rest of the world. As JFK put it, tolerance implies no lack of commitment to one's own life. Rather, it condemns the oppression or persecution of others. The West urged that dealing with China and Russia was better than isolating them. The West insisted on constructive engagement with apartheid South Africa while we beat war drums. We were right. Let us not fight intolerance with intolerance. The problem of the bill is not the parliament. It is reflecting public opinion. Let us continue to educate the public. Finally, to parliament, continue this new attitude by championing the interest of the Ghanaian by championing the interest of the public for healthcare, jobs, and for fighting the canker of corruption. Long live tolerance, long live Ghana. Arthur Cobbina Kennedy, 11th October 2021. Inti na ya say MP so they almost say they are against no watch them e ma shall say receive dress messages near their day and parliament so an keka na mo dey asole with this bill no san keka na e ba ne niam e fa Ghana ho say ye education fa adwuma fa health mo fa san keka kro na ensole with parliament na ntimi mboa ma Ghana so yentimi enkoye ni